The crisis that affects the African American community today and the African world at large now has put us in a different situation where some of us are now stepping out of our rich culture. Some of us don't even know it. And this is a topic that I go into in depth in the integration trap, and we'll be discussing in more detail in future discussions. But I'll just give one example. We as a people have the lowest suicide rate of any people in this country. And that includes whites. But in the last couple of years, 7 to 11-year-old young Blacks have registered a higher suicide rate than whites. And this has never happened before. And anytime you see young people of that age even thinking about taking their life, then that means something serious has happened, because Black people might do things like drink a lot or do other things that over time may take them out, but they don't consciously shoot themselves in the head, or in the case of the young people who are committing suicide, many of them are strangling themselves to death or hanging themselves. Now, this is a small number, but the fact that this is occurring is telling us that the forces that have hit us since 1968 has put us in a new position where for the first time, our people very often unconsciously are choosing between an African American, African-based culture and a mad Euro-American culture. And we're seeing for the first time, some of us are making the wrong choices. Some real serious changes have occurred in the Black community, and we have not properly diagnosed them, and we are often attributing all of this to slavery. So while I'm going to focus on some particular issues that arise out of slavery that are ghosts that we have to deal with now, I want to stress that the sixfold stages to mental freedom, this whole process of awakening, applies both to the past and to the present.